Hold up. I must have missed this part on the live stream that I did yesterday. I'm looking at Akademiks channel and it says, why they saying Drake flop? Akademiks speaks on his project numbers for Drake 3-pack drop from the 100 gig flop. Flop. Because definitely Drake has flop. He don't hit the charts. Flop. Kendrick effed him up. You know, I can't really cuss until the 2-minute mark. But let's see what good old Akademiks got to say, because we know he love, if it's two things that we know, well, three things that we know that he love. He love pocket watching. He love, charts. And he love Glizzy and BBL Drizzy. Woohoo! BBL Drizzy. What you got to say, Pump?
Drake might not be Drake no more. They're saying that Drake might be flopping.
Might? What you mean, might? I'm going to need you to rephrase that and say Drake is flopping. Because we know with the Drake stimulus package, what he used to do ain't what he doing right now. When he used to feature on somebody's song, that song would spew. Now it's just.
They're saying that Drake might be flopping. Drake, what's it called? 100 gigs? Okay. So I am watching the numbers of the 100 gig thing. Now, granted, we all do know that he dropped a website called 100 gigs. The 3 songs that's on this EP, even though it's a 3-song EP, it shouldn't even be, it's like a pack. You know, it's kind of like when you do, technically it's considered EP, but
come on, get
EP
it out.
Usually for like 6-7 records or at least 5 records, but whatever. People are wondering what the sales on this are going to be. Now, me personally, I don't care technically on how these are going to do first week.
Whoa. He don't care, man. It don't, man. What? Didn't I just say we know 3 things about Akademiks? He loved pocket watching. He loved watching numbers on the charts, right? He loved to see what songs are doing this, album sales, record sales, what's charting. And we know that he loves some BBL Drizzy. Now, all of a sudden, he don't care about numbers. Man, cut it. Man, stop the cap.
At least 5 records, but whatever. People are wondering what the sales on this are going to be. Now, me personally, I don't care technically on how these are going to do first week. Now, granted, a 3-track EP could make the Billboard 200. And by the way, I think it is going to make the Billboard 200. Probably low. If you ask me, I think it's probably going to do 10K. But most importantly for me, if I'm going to try to put a gauge on is Drake losing even a step on a dominance level, it's going to be kind of where these songs end up. Where do they end up on Billboard? Now, yes.
What you mean? Dominance? We've seen all the songs that Drake has released since the battle. Song with Sexy Red. Flop. 2 songs with that racist chick. Flop. Song with Yachty. Flop. 2 songs with Gore Doo Doo. Flop. And them other songs. Flop. How many Drake songs been flopping? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5.
Yes, I understand there's some Drake fans. Listen, I know y'all, every fan group is programmed with the defense mechanism. Like, well, this was out like a week before, this and third. Now, that is true too. I don't expect these to be a top 10 song. I expect Drake to have a top 20 song, which I believe should be It's Up. And then I believe these other songs should be at least in the top 16. Now, I'm going to be honest, and I'll do some predictions. And I'm trying to be fair here. If only It's Up, which by the way, there's some streaming data on it already. If this is the only one that make the charts, we might have some issues. Okay. Now, granted, I should probably look at the Billboard charts now, see if any album. I don't think there's any big album that probably has 20 songs on the fucking charts right now. Let's see. What the fuck? Sorry.
Come on, Act.
Pause on this. Okay.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, we could look at the charts. No,
stop the goddamn cap right now.
Damn, Shabuzi is holding it down, man.
Stop the cap.
Pull a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, this song has lasted 17 weeks. Not Like Us is at number 3.
Whoa, Not Like Us is still number 3? Yo, how long has this song been out? God, boy, I know he over there swinging like old boy Jubin. What's his name? Cuban Juden double cheeseburger Whopper on what's his name? Junior bacon cheese Cuban burger sandwich on Boys in the Hood. Y'all remember when Boys in the Hood Cuban bacon cheese bacon soda when he was punching? And he was like, man, I'm tired of this. When he was outside and then the cops was like, that was when he was like, you think you tough. Y'all remember that, right? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. That was when he just got arrested and him and a dark skinned nigga, Moore's chest a cranberry came in the house. Nia Long was there. Nia Long was looking good as hell. He was up in there swinging, punching. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. That's what Kendrick, that's what DJ Akademiks is doing right now. Yo, I'm tired of seeing you not like us on the charts. Oh, I'm sick of this. When is Drake going to get the charts? When I'm saying I'm tired of this nigga.
14 weeks on the charts. That's good as well. It looks like Billie Eilish. We have Billie Eilish, and does Taylor Swift has no song by Taylor? Not in the top 10. We have a Morgan Wallen, Charlie XCX. Here we go. Marshmallow. Like that's on the top 20. Okay. Yeah, I'm expecting Drake to have one in the top 20. Right? We heard it before. I don't think he still hasn't really done the official drop. I know they appeared on DSPs, but these are like, we have to realize the new SoundCloud drops from him. He's in a $400 million deal, bro. He's gonna have to put it on DSPs, and I'm gonna treat those slightly a bit different than Drake saying, "Yo, Friday I got some shit coming."
Excuses.
You get what I'm saying? I am gonna treat it a little bit different. I'm not copying no pleas for him because I do think he's that popular. You should make the charts. That's right. You should make the charts, right? So for me, if we have one top 20 song and the other two, I think say around 60, 70, as long as they make the charts, okay. We're still in good. We're still decent. If only one make the charts, that's a problem. Big problem. Very big problem. Now it tells me Drake needs to focus up. This is you playing.
Wait.
We're still in good. We're still decent. If only one make the charts, that's a problem. Big problem. Very big problem. Now it tells me Drake needs to focus up. This is you playing the game like this and you going like this. Yes. But yeah, some of these songs are gonna get knocked out. Yeah. You should definitely make the charts of those 3 of these songs. Yeah. Now I looked on Spotify. Here we are. So if we look on Rap Caviar, he has the #1 slotted song. So it's not like, the DSPs are supporting him.
Yo, this is interesting. So on Spotify, they got the album called 100 Gigs. That's the name of the album? That's actually kind of weird and kind of funny. Y'all see it right there? It says album. So the name of the album that they got it listed under is 100 Gigs. And we got the OVO knee pads. Yeah, we definitely got the OVO knee pads on deck.
The DSPs are supporting him. There is no promo behind this, but shout out to my man Carl Cherry from Spotify. He's lived up to his word, because I asked him, I said, imagine if Drake was just independent, just dropped. This is kind of the equivalent, right? They didn't tell nobody. They literally uploaded it with 3 hours of notice. There is no promo plan for it. There is no, Spotify heard it on a different platform, which they usually penalize people. But still, they said it's Drake. Let's put it at #1. So he has a #1 placement on Rap Caviar for what that's still worth. I'm not sure what on average those sales give. They probably have all 3 of them on here, don't they? Yes, they have Housekeeping with Lotto. And okay, they only have 2. Okay. All right, they can't put every song by him on here. All right, yeah. So I think it should work. Let me look at the streams, at least on Spotify has been looking. Not the strongest, I'm gonna be honest.
Look at that face right there. He said, This ain't nothing. Yo, they really got that. They really got a category called 100 Gigs. That's crazy. Like, they actually did that. But look at his face. Oh, yeah, this speaks volume, especially from a dick eater like Akademiks is.
5 million. Yeah, even a 5 million. I think Drake does better than that. I think Drake does better than that. On an announced one. Definitely still will chart. But even the Lotto one is actually the lowest, and they have it's the lowest. It's only 2 million. Now, granted, 2 million is a lot of fucking streams, but we're talking about Drake.
Nah, yeah, we talking about your goat. We talking about your goat. We talking about your GOAT. Look at him, boy. He looks sad as hell. No, this ain't nothing for the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT?
Right? It's not the best stream, so I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, these were supposed to be freebie songs. They're now up on streaming. It feels like a different climate. Do y'all remember when The Weeknd 4-track EP?
Man, shut up. Don't nobody want to hear about no Weeknd. Nah, talk about Drake, nigga. Nah, don't be moving the goalposts. Nah, we talking about the GOAT of all GOAT. Bah.
The Weeknd dropped a 4-track EP back in the day.
Man, I don't want to. No, don't.
It was a 4-track EP.
I don't care about it. Skipping that. I don't want to hear nothing about The Weeknd. I want to hear you talk about Drizzy.
Has 7, which is just a acapella.
No,
that session was bananas.
Nah, don't want to hear it. Don't
songs
skip.
A week before.
Skipping.
Songs a week.
Oh, here we go.
So if we're thinking about Drake, now granted, it felt like Drake dropped these songs a week before.
Not my Drake. Yo, you can tell when Akademiks is bothered. He always folds his arms. Not my BBL Drizzy. No. This is Akademiks admitting that he's flopping. You know, if this was Meek Mill, if this was somebody that he hate, boy, he'll be cussing, screaming, he'll be doing backflips, he'll be drinking a bottle of vodka, he'll be henny act. But now, since he talking about his BBL Drizzy, his boo thing, you know, he want to try to cover the shit up with chocolate syrup. If you cover shit up with chocolate syrup, guess what? It's still shit. You smell that?
So yeah, that's gonna matter a bit. But if The Weeknd does 170 or 169 on 6 tracks,
man, I don't care.
I know it's a different time in streaming.
I don't want to hear about.
If you do half of that, 160.
Nah, talk about Drizzy.
I think Drake should do 20.
Drizzy.
I think you should at least do 20. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think you should do 20. But I'm thinking dominant Drake, right? So I want to be very clear and very honest, right? Now I don't know what, and this is just genuinely, right? I just don't know about Drake's focus at this time. I don't know if he's like, oh, I'm doing this for the numbers, or he just might be like, yo, I'm just throwing out some shit. And I don't know if he's doing this like, yo, I'm trying to see if it sticks. Pause, right? Like, he might be just trying to find that song.
Man,
like I was thinking about coming off of that whole battle with the Pusha T thing. You know why the Pusha T thing didn't sting as much, bro? He immediately had God's Plan. So the nigga had God's Plan already. The nigga had what else? He had Sicko Mode, right? That came out that year. Mob Ties. Yeah, he had so many hits that quickly, even if people said he lost to Pusha T, like we didn't feel the ramifications or the after effect.
Man, shut up. Okay, we're gonna do part 2. This is enough for this video. We'll come back. Make sure if y'all new to the channel, y'all hit that like button. But this is basically Akademiks realizing that Drake has flop. Kendrick fucked him up. Flop. He ain't charting up. Ain't you tired of flopping? Ain't you tired? Probably struck a chord and it's probably a minor.